Dear Chartered Accountants, working professionals and students in the domains of Indian auditing, accounting and the tax and regulatory space, welcome to podcast of FCA Deepak Rao, a practicing Chartered Accountant. Ray of light on essential core competency of taking ownership. Taking ownership of your tasks is one of the essential core competencies of any professional. A good professional always takes full ownership and end-to-end responsibility of the task he or she is doing. A top professional always does work with lots of passion and always gives his or her best. If we were to take an example here, let's say of an audit work paper document which after completion needs to be reviewed by a senior. An exceptional professional will make sure the work paper is self-reviewed extensively before giving the work paper for review to the senior. This passionate professional will give the work paper for review only when he or she feels really proud of their own work. Taking ownership also means taking full responsibility and also owning up to any mistakes. This thorough professional also knows that it is not wrong to make mistakes, but it is wrong not to own up to them, learn from the mistakes and keep improving. This professional follows the principle of no task is a small task and values every task and gives his or her best in every task. This ideal of a professional works and does duty without expectation of any selfish outcomes. This professional is always on the lookout for innovative and creative ways of doing things. Another key aspect here is about consistency. This professional performs work with best-in-class standards, not once, not twice, but consistently, repeatedly, time after time, again and again. A person who is sincere, dedicated, and passionate about work will have the ability to take ownership and consistently keep learning and always going the extra mile. These professionals will without doubt be always successful in their efforts and will ultimately become a role model for others. Everything changes for the better when one takes ownership of their own problems. Responsibility equals accountability equals ownership. And a sense of ownership is the most powerful weapon a team or organization can have. One should accept responsibility of their actions, be accountable for their results, and take ownership of their mistakes. If one does not take responsibility of their own actions, their actions will eventually own them. Taking ownership of one's outcomes by holding no one but themselves responsible for them is the most powerful thing one can do to drive their success. Nothing will work until you do. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.